Come on, Lee, you promised us presents, so out with it. You brought Matthew and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, but you two. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, then the water-type Pokemon Sobble. Which will you choose? Hey everyone, welcome to my new Pokemon Sword video, where we are starting the game today. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive. Thanks to help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it is a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition match. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end. I don't lose battles, right hand. Charizard, Dynamax. There we go. So that was a different introduction than we're used to in other Pokemon games, where the professor introduces us to the Pokemon world, not Chairman Rose. There's me. Hello? Hello? Oh, that your flash new phone, Matthew? Were you watching Leon's expedition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today. Dear, isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Matthew. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Matthew. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. Alrighty. Aha. You grabbed your dad's old bag. It's pretty big. Adventure Guide. Open the X menu by pressing the X button. You can save your progress by selecting Save from the X menu. You can also check your location on your next destination by selecting Town Map. And you can check this adventure guide anytime you want in the key item section of your bag. So this is what our bag looks like. Not bag, because this is our bag. But our X button looks like. I totally thought that was the door. Okay, so we have flags on our map. Beautiful, beautiful graphics and artwork. Look at you, Matthew. Well, that old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. A Wooloo? But what's it doing here? Hey, you silly Wooloo. I see that what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fence. Now you listen, no going past that fence, no. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering world. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Matthew? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What with you? Lugging around that big old bag. So the Galar region is supposed to be set in like Great Britain area. Mum, is he here? You are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Matthew. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet, for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station at Wedgehurst. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. You've got to come with, Matthew. You've still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Matthew, wild Pokemon could come out of anywhere if you walk through the patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battle against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Matthew, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. We'll just run right past him and go right into Wedgehurst. Hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you'll all carry on training up to your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills, just like you've taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true, that Charizard is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of the trainers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in the world. Lee! Hop? So, my number one fan is in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Bingo, that's the sort of sharp eye that keeps you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here? I've got it. You must be Matthew. Am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you and Matthew. Oh, and you, Matthew, bet I can beat both of you back home. That Hop always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in the Galar can have a champion time. Come on, Lee, you promised us presents, so out with it. You brought Matthew and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, but you two. The grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the fire-type Pokemon Scorbunny, then the water-type Pokemon Sobble. Alright, line up, everyone. Which will you choose? Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. Scorbunny is fire type. It's filled with bursting with fiery passion. You're set on the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny. Yes. You choose Scorbunny. Would you like to give Scorbunny a nickname? No. And he's in my party. Awesome. Get Knuckles. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. I bet you will be, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Matthew, so the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try to reach me. Poor Sobble. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. The next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of a love? Of course I have, Lee. Matthew's made fast friends with his score bunny, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at him for, Lee? I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. If you think Matthew might be able to challenge you, then I guess he's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to be the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle, too. Oh, and you think you're worthy to calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess we'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if he's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Yes. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon, and more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board, Pokemon and trainers alike. Then let's do this. I've watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. You are challenged by Hop. A Pokemon battle, is it? Then I've got two partners with me. All the way to level 6. Perfect. And I learned Ember. It's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. Okay. Did you already know about type advantages? Yes. Yes, sir, I did. Awesome, already to level 7. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that Score Bunny are too much. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Score Bunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? And Matthew, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to be stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother? If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Matthew. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. The trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data. You know, it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes, then you're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Matthew. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that you're heading out, though. Oh dear. Did you hear that just now? The gates open and the Wooloo that was there. That Wooloo's worked all night to get that open. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. Matthew, what do you say? We've got to save it. Right, even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do it. What's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Matthew. Well, let's go then. The slumbering wild. That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Oh. A Swabot. Swabot? I don't believe I have any Pokeballs as of yet. Yeah. So let's fight we must do. Rookity. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out? You think? Not another swab it. Come on, Matthew, that Wooloo might be in real trouble. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. What in the... Lord... Question mark appeared. The move has no effects. The mysterious Pokemon's gaze is fixed on you. Well, the move had no effect on it. Matthew, I can't see anything. You okay? I can't see anything. Ah! Hop? Matthew? Well, Lee, how'd you manage to find your way in here? Your pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I'd been waiting ages for you two and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Meh? The little chap's just fine, though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Wooloo was alright. Yeah, Matthew? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering world, are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be all right now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience. This will be a pretty fine first page in the title of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee did, just... Whoops. Well, now isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are, a bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center, maybe some potions or something. Remember that Scorbunny will battle to the very end for you, so don't you go pushing the poor dear too hard. And you, Scorbunny, look after my little Matthew. Come on home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west home is the best. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave this video for now. Again, please hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!